All right, so the Jags are playing the Saints tonight, and Trevor's not looking clear if he's going to play or not. I've heard that there was speculation that he wasn't going to play, but it seems like it's up in the
he's
air
going to
at
be
this
a
point.
game time decision. Yep, game time decision. They're going to have him work out before the game.
Yeah, you've been super high on Trevor Lawrence for I don't know how long. He's been not good, not terrible. He's got 300 passing yards, eight touchdowns, 6 turnovers so far. His 4-2 record can't matter. Brock Purdy's 5-1 record doesn't matter. So are you still going to defend this guy off of stuff that he's done in like middle school and pee wee football and his high school career?
What do you people see? Hold on. I got to ask you an honest question, DeMonte. Is this actually how you feel, or are the producers just trying to set you up to try to needle me and get under my skin because they think the podcast is better when I'm angry? Are you a Trevor Lawrence skeptic?
I'm not a Trevor Lawrence skeptic, but I do think that like the whole pedigree thing that you say and with the Brock, a little bit of this is just coming from the Brock Purdy argument. But
okay, well we'll get to the Brock Purdy stuff. I don't think that Trevor Lawrence is bad. Okay, well no, we'll get to the Brock Purdy stuff in a moment. So Trevor has done one thing poorly this year. He fumbles too much. That is undeniable, and it was a problem for him last year. He needs to do better so with the 6 turnovers, he has 3 interceptions. But he has lost 3 fumbles. He has a couple other fumbles he didn't lose. That must be cleaned up. But the fact of the matter is that everything I've said about Trevor is correct. They're 4-2 with one of those losses coming to the Chiefs. They beat the Bills on a neutral site. Trevor has been, aside from the Chiefs game, either good or very good in every single game this year. And the idea of, well, if you don't care about Brock Purdy's 5-1 record, why would you care about Trevor Lawrence's 4-2 record? Is I care about, when I look at a team's record, I ask myself, do they have the talent commensurate with that level of success? If they have a lot of talent and they're underachieving, then I look to say, okay, who are the reasons? Is it coaching? Is one of their star players not producing? Is it just terrible quarterback play? What is it? And if they have a better record than their talent would suggest, then I say, who is carrying the load? For the Jags, the answer is Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne are carrying the load. Etienne's been excellent. Trevor has been crushing on 3rd and longs all year. Now, I wish he wasn't in so many 3rd and longs, but to already have swept the season series with the Colts, who seemingly are your biggest competition for the division, all of a sudden, that Houston Texans loss that everyone was killing him for, now he didn't play great in that. He played okay in that game, but the team obviously played terribly, and Trevor wasn't great. That loss doesn't look as awful as it once did because the Texans are not an awful team. Now, I don't think the Texans are some great team, but the Texans are a legit team. Here are the facts, whether people want to acknowledge it or not. Trevor Lawrence is, since last November 1st, so we are now talking about almost a full calendar year, is, what is he, 13 and I'm going to get it exactly right. I apologize. He's 12-4, and 3 of those losses came to the Chiefs. So, or 12-5, and 3 of those losses came to the Chiefs. So yeah, the Jags, they can't beat the Chiefs. Trevor's been excellent, and I want folks to remember the actual, because people like moving the goalposts on this, so I want people to understand what it was. The Jacksonville Jaguars in 2021, with Trevor in his rookie year, went 3-14 and had the first pick of the draft. They were the worst team in the NFL. Last year, they started 2-6, okay? Started 2-6. I never lost faith. Since then, since starting 2-6, they have lost 4, is that 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 5 games. 3 to the Chiefs, 1 to Detroit, and then the bad loss to the Texans. They have won, let me make sure I have it right, 7, 8, 12 games. So they're 12-4, 12-5 is the record, like I said. And Trevor's been excellent. And so, yes, you know how you can believe real quick that a guy who in the NFL up to that point of his career had a 5-20 record through his first 25 games. You know why you can believe in that guy and be proven correct? Pedigree. Yes, it matters. The guy was 5-20 in his first 25 starts, but if you watch the games and if you're familiar with him as a player, then you're like, oh, he's going to get it right. He did get it right. So there it is. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.